Hello student, today I am going to discuss about polynomial. This is very important for class 9. Before going to polynomial directly, I would like to discuss some basic knowledge related to polynomial. What are the basic terms which are needed to discuss polynomial? They are variables, constant term, algebraic expression, and whole number or positive integer. We need to discuss about this term as a previous knowledge. Otherwise, it is difficult to understand what is polynomial. So, one by one, I want to discuss. First of all, I would like to discuss about variable. Now, what is variable? Variable is nothing but is a just symbol which can take all real values. Generally, we use alphabets such as X, Y, Z, etc. or alpha, beta, gamma. These letters are used as variables. In mathematics, this variable always take all real values. Another example of variables is your weight, maybe your height, the temperature of this week, rainfall of this month, etc. That means variables are not same, or variables are not remain same. It is change time to time. To represent variable, generally X, Y, Z. Sometimes we use alpha, beta, gamma, etc. These are the variable. That means what is the value of X here? We don't know. What is the value of Y or what is the value of alpha? Here we don't know what is the value. This X or Y or Z can take any real value. These values always change time to time. So these are called variables. Now, once again, I would like to another variable. Suppose M. If I multiply a number, any number, 5. Suppose this is variable, then what is it called? Now this number 5 is called coefficient. Now this 5 is coefficient. One is variable, another is coefficient. In simple language, variables means which has no fixed value. In general, you can remember variable as a value which is not fixed. That is called variable. Now I would like to discuss about constant term. What is constant term? Let us take an example. 5, 7, minus 5, half. Digits, fractions, decimal numbers are the constant term. That means which has fixed value. It is called constant term. 5 means 5. Nobody can change its value. 7 is a constant term. Nobody can change it. That's why these are the constant. I would like to write some variables, constant term or both. You see, X square, Y square, 7, 5, Z. Here you can see these are the variables. X square, X is variable, Y square, Y is variable, 7 is constant term. Here a constant term and a variable are connected. If these variables or constant term or both, here both constant term and variable are present. If variables, constant term or both are separated or connected by plus or minus. If I connect them or separate them by plus or minus, here you see I connected, here you see I separated, here you can see connected. If the variables constant term or both are connected or separated by plus or minus, then this expression is known as algebraic expression. Algebraic expression. Now you can understand. Once again I would like to repeat it. If the variables or constant term or both are connected by or separated by plus or minus, then the expression is known as algebraic expression. Now I want to give some example of algebraic expression. I have given 1, 2, 3, 4 number of algebraic expression. You see, these are the algebraic expression. Now, any algebraic expression, if the variable, power of the variable is whole number. Where is the power of whole number in variables? You see, in first example, what is the variable in this expression? Definitely x is the variable. What is the power of this variable? 2, isn't it? If the power of variable in any algebraic expression is whole number, then this kind of expression is called polynomial. So it is a polynomial. This is polynomial. This algebraic expression is known as polynomial. Why is it polynomial? Because the power of variables, here variable is x and power of variable should be whole number. In this example, in this algebraic expression, we observe that the power of variable, power of x is whole number, 2 is whole number. Whole number, as you know, what is whole number? The number which start from 0, 1, 2, 3, so on. That means this is called whole number. What is the set of whole number? Whole number starts from 0 onward is called the whole number. In this whole number, 2 is included in this whole number. That's why it is polynomial. To detect polynomial, the prime condition is that the power of variable should be whole number. In the second example, you see what is the power of variable. Here you can see the power of y is 2. This is also whole number. Here another variable m. This is also power 1. That's why this is also polynomial. This is also polynomial. In this example, third example, you observe what is the power of root over x. What is the power of x? If I convert this root over x in the indices form, x to the power half. Now what is the power of x here? Definitely half. Is it a whole number? Half. It is not a whole number, and that's why it is not polynomial. It is not polynomial because the power of variable is half. That means it is not a whole number. In another example, here you see what is the power of y. The power of y, if I convert 1 by y square, then we can write y to the power minus 2. Here power of y is minus 2, which is not a whole number. That's why it is also not a polynomial. Now another example. I want to write a constant term 5. My question is it a polynomial? Yes, it is also a polynomial because we can write 5 in this way. 5 into x to the power 0. As you know, x to the power 0 is equal 1. That's why we can write 5 is equal to 5 into 5 to the power x. What is the variable power of variable here? Power of variable is 0. 0 is a whole number. That's why this 5 is also a polynomial and it is called constant polynomial. This is called constant polynomial. Depending on number of terms, polynomial can be divided in this way. I want to show some examples. You see the examples. In the first example, how many terms are there? Here you see only one term. If in a polynomial, if there is only one term, it is called monomial. It is called monomial. If it consists of one term, then it is called monomial. Here how many? Twice y square plus thrice x. One term, another term, two term. That's why it is called binomial. Binomial. It is trinomial because it contains three number of terms. That's why this polynomial is called trinomial. Here how many? 1, 2, 3, 4. In this type of polynomial, it has no specific name. In this type of polynomial, when the number of terms exceeds 3, that means if the number of terms more than 3, then it has no specific name, just we call them as polynomial. Now let us take some examples of polynomial. Here there are three examples of polynomial. Depending on the power of variable, polynomial can be divided in three different ways. You see the first example. What is the power of variable here? In this example, there are two variables x and y. Power of the variable is 1. Here 1, here 1. If the power of variable is 1, this kind of polynomial is known as linear polynomial. In another example, what is the power of variable x? If it is 2. Here 1. You remember, we shall take the highest power. In this polynomial, power of y is 1 and power of x is 2. That's why we shall take this 2. What is the power of this polynomial of the variable? Power is 2. That's why it is called quadratic polynomial. In this polynomial, what is the power of variable? It is 3. So it is cubic polynomial. Suppose if I write the power of variable here 9, then it will not be cubic polynomial. It will be a polynomial of power or degree 9. Once again, I would like to introduce another term, degree of polynomial. The highest power of variable is called degree of polynomial. Let us take an example. Twice x square minus 5y plus z to the power 7. What is the highest power of the variable here? Definitely 7. So degree of this polynomial is 7. Hope you can understand everything. This was the basic concept of polynomial. Enough for today. Thank you.